Hey neighbor, what you doing? Going camping? No, you're not. No, 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 not with that. Ladies and gents, Pierre here from Outdoor Therapy, and we're here to get you back in the game through the outdoor with some knowledge bomb, inspirational videos, and more. So with no further ado, let's talk about backpack. So we're gonna cover 5 major qualities that you want in your bag. But before we do so, I wanna share with you a scenario in which you might recognize yourself. So you need a breather, right? And you choose to go camping with a bunch of friends because you're a smart dude to do that. And you thought, you know what, a fire, some fresh air, food on the grill, all of the good laughter, it's gonna be great. And you're right, but there's only one problem. You don't have any gear. So what should you get first? There's a philosophy in the backpacking world that says buy your backpack last. And you know what? They're right. If you're planning on buying everything you need for your first trip at the same time, yes, buy the backpack last because then you'll know how much space you actually need. But if you're like me, things might be a little bit different. I actually borrowed a lot of equipment for my first trip because I did not want to break the bank, right? So I rented a kayak. My friends lent me like all the cooking gear, and I had some stuff at home that I could use for sleeping system. I mean, it was summer, so no worries. But even though you can share a tent and someone might be able to throw you a sleeping bag and you can always survive with paper plates, you still need something to put all your stuff together. And a backpack is pretty personal, it's custom fit to your own size, and it's pretty rare that someone has two, so it can be hard to borrow one from somebody. It's like a pair of shoes. You'd rather have your own. Not all bags are born equal, and either that you choose to buy one used or brand new, it doesn't matter. You really want your bag to have the 5 following qualities. Number 1, you want 3 main axes, top, middle, and bottom, because there's nothing worse than having to empty your bag or go through your entire bag to find one particular article. And being able to access your sleeping bag from the bottom right away is a game changer. Number 2, it's adjustable and comfortable harness and strap, all right? So that means try a bunch of bags with weight in it, because when you're gonna begin, most of the time your stuff is not necessarily gonna be small or light. So you wanna feel your bag with the payload in there to see how comfortable it is for you, because if it's not comfortable, you're not gonna use it. Number 3, you want to have a lot of compression strap. Those are there to make sure that your stuff doesn't move around when you're hiking. And you also want bottom straps. Those are there if you want to put like your tent, your tarp, your mattress, depending on the size of it, so it doesn't take a lot of space in your bag. It free that space up, but you want it to be at the bottom, obviously, so it's also comfortable when you're wearing the bag. Number 4, it's a rain cover. Now, it does not have to come with the bag. You can always buy one from a third party. Just make sure that it's fit to the right size, all right? Because a rain cover is not just good to repel rain. It does a lot more, and I will do a video about it. Number 5, you want to have a day bag included in the design of your main bag. Once you reach camp and you're all installed, you might want to go for a hike or do any activities. Well, you're still gonna need to bring, lunch, a water bottle, first aid kit, all that great stuff, but you don't want to bring your big bag, right? So you want a smaller bag included. And companies often find neat little features to give you guys that. It's simple, it's the top part of your bag. It's often detachable. I like to call that part the brain. So you can detach the brain and use it as a fanny pack around your waist. Or like the company Gregory does, they also give you a very small thin bag in there too. It's like a 12-liter bag. It's really small. It just fits, first aid kit, water bottle, and lunch basically. But you want to bring that. Let's talk about what size of bag you should aim to get. 35 liters, 65, 85. Well, I'm gonna tell you right away, 35 liters is way too small for a beginner, right? 65 liters as a rule of thumb is pretty good if you're going during a warmer season. If you're going on a 1 to 3 day trip. 75, 85 liters would be great if you're going during colder season, simply because you're gonna bring more clothing. Your winter sleeping system is gonna be bigger. Like everything you bring during winter takes more space. Tell me in the comments section if you know how to adjust your bag. I'd like to know your level of skills on that subject. And also don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, that way you don't miss our next video. And on that guys, stay tuned and get big.